For this project, I'm going to be making Marvel Comics Doctor Doom mask. The template I'm going to be using is from Stephen K's SKS Props. As usual, Stephen K's templates are printed out in poster form. So the first thing I'll be doing is laying the pages out, taping them together, then cutting out the individual pieces with the corresponding sizes of EVA foam. I printed out the template in cardstock, which made it easier to cut. This also made the template easier to work with and longer lasting. With all the template pieces separated, it was time to start cutting out the EVA foam. I separate the pieces into 4 piles to correspond with the size of EVA foam I'll be using. For this project, you're going to need 4mm, 10mm, 6mm, and 2mm EVA foam. I decided to mark out all the pieces before starting the cuts. To cut down on waste, I utilized as much of the EVA scrap pieces that I could. Steve K uses a special HD foam, which I wanted to use for this particular project, but they were all out of stock. You can get more information on his specialty products on his channel, SKS Props. I couldn't find a use for the 2 small pieces cut out of the 10mm foam. It must have been from his preliminary build. I'm utilizing a thick piece of cardboard underneath the foam to keep from scoring into my Boar Centipede work table. In the description, you'll see a link to where to buy some of the tools and equipment I'm using, as well as links to some of the videos that I'm using them in. Before starting assembly, I'll be using my hands to form-fit the curvature inside the main section of the mask. Using contact cement, I connect the bottom jaw section and the nose. Using my USB soldering iron to score a section down the center to form the curvature of the nose. Then I attach the lower brow section under the eyes, followed by the upper brow section. Although I'm only keeping a slight curvature to the mask at this point, that'll be remedied later. You could use a heat gun to make this process a little easier. At this point, I'm adding the top center crown, followed by the left and right side temples of the mask. I attach the 10mm foam chin underneath the jaw section. The 10mm foam requires a little more persuasion to get the curvature. To finish off the main structure of the mask, I attach the side jaws. Then mark out the position of the jaw panels before adding the detail. I mark out the louvered details on the jaw inserts, then score them with my USB soldering iron. I cut out strips of 6mm EVA foam to create a level surface to attach the jaw panels. Applying contact cement to the previously marked out positions of the jaw panel before attaching. To establish and keep the curvature of the mask, I cut a strip of 6mm EVA foam, then hold the mask in the desired curve radius and attach the foam. Next, apply the detail to the chin. I attach the 4mm mouth grill to a piece of 2mm foam, then attach it to the inside of the mask. Once again, I utilized strips of 6mm foam to level out a surface for the mouth insert. Using my hole punch, I create the rivets for the mask. First, I attempted to use contact cement to attach the rivets, but that didn't work out too well. I switched to using crazy glue, but it was still a slow and arduous process.
Warp drive, let's start. And warp 1, Mr. Sulu. Accelerating to warp 1, sir. 4.7. 0.8.
Scotty, we need more speed. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. She can't take any more. Damn. Chekhov, reroute auxiliary power.
With the project finished, it was time for painting. I started with a base of high-performance black paint, then mixed it over with some metallic silver. For the final detail, I highlighted the rivets with a mixture of white and gray acrylic paint. I rounded over the point at the top of the nose and touched it up with a little gray paint. As always, thanks for watching, and please take the time to subscribe, like, and comment on the video, and please press the bell notification for future videos.